Hiya, I'm Elliot, and this is the new Cowon X9, which is one of their newly released products. It's meant to replace the X7. As you can see, it looks quite similar with the overall size and the screen. Only drawback is they don't have a hard drive in it anymore, so you can say goodbye to lots and lots of storage. It's flash, so you're stuck with sort of the onboard memory plus expansion slots, whereas the X7 is obviously 120 gig or 160 gig. But it's a small price to pay. It's much lighter and a lot quicker to actually respond. So, quick few things. We've got solid up and down buttons for volume, solid power button. They've now included play, pause, skip track, and a little flap that I've been fiddling with hides the USB cable and the micro SD slot. You've also got quite a large but thin speaker on the back, which you can set to either play all the time or only when the earphones are unplugged, or just off altogether if that's what you fancy. So, it's had a redesigned menu. It might take a little while for it to come up. While it's turning on, I'll say the one thing I'm not too keen on, and that's this black thing they've got down here. Partly because for me it almost shifts the screen up. I expect it to be this big, but actually getting something that's this big. Again, pretty mild complaint, but I don't know if they actually needed this, considering, as you can see, the G sensor means as you turn the player, the screen moves around, so it's not like they could really say, well, this is the upright way of holding it or anything. Anywho, obviously, size of the screen, it's really intended for playing videos on it primarily. We've probably got some horrible sample ones on here. Yes, we do. So the screen's okay for this purpose. It could be better quality. I mean, it's alright for this sort of thing, but if there's any sunlight behind you, you're just going to see yourself in it, really. You probably can't really see on this camera either, but there's a slight bit of dotting on the screen, which again is probably to do with it not being the best quality. Biggest feature of a Cowon player is still obviously the sound. I mean, this has got no Android on it like the A5 and Z2 do, so it is primarily just for pictures, music and videos. It's alright at displaying photos. I had a bit of an issue with it where it wouldn't do some very high-res ones, but just little ones from my camera phone came out okay. It just wasn't picking up anything that was anything decent in quality and size. I'll quickly give you a little blast of the music. I mean, it's from the speaker, so you're not going to get the same benefit as you would from headphones. But we should be pressing that. We should just be pressing that. Obviously, you can just do that for volume control. So the speaker's not too bad. It's a bit farsy at full volume, but that's probably to be expected. Track navigation is all quite easy. If you want to change things, just press that little button, and then that button, and then that button gives you all your artists, or you define it with albums and things like that. All very, very simple. And with the handy buttons on there, you only really need to take the player out of your pocket if you want to change track or volume. Obviously, if you want to change album, that's when you have to start pressing things. But yeah, all in all, it's a very nice player if you're looking for a lightweight, decent-sized screen device that sounds good and plays music. I mean, it's a Cowon player, and it does what a Cowon player does normally very, very well indeed. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little brief faffy tour around the X9. We've got a product page up ready for pre-orders at the moment, and we're expecting stock imminently. And if you've got any questions, we've been putting this one around the office, so we're getting quite well versed on it. And feel free to drop us on Facebook and email or give us a call. Have a good one. Bye bye.